I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Y'all are starting to get on my damn nerves. Not you all, my supporters. Y'all are amazing. Anybody else that are new to this channel, I'm Van, and everyone else that you see in the comments is a whole gang of us. That's the LFR family. Welcome to the family. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, the like button, share button, all those other things, and the notification bell, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, check this out, man. I just now witnessed some foolishness from a reporter. The reporter was asking questions to Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles. And instead of him asking him a football question maybe, something that had to do with his career, something professional, something that adds to and not take away from what's happening in this society, he decided to ask him a racial question. He decided to ask him something about him being black. Huh? You're black, so I want to ask you something about your blackness. I just can't help but notice that you're black, but I want to ask you something black. You know what? I want to see this reporter, because I don't know if the reporter was white or black, but apparently this reporter has a bit of an issue where they have to shake things up a bit, and I think that's extremely unprofessional. I think it's ridiculous. I think you're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem, and I think you should be reprimanded in some way. And that's only because you are, it's so many things that's happening in this country right now. And your line of questioning, trying to, I guess, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get him to, I guess, pay attention to representation, or acknowledge representation. And we already know how the chessboard moves, all right? How the chess pieces move on a board. And you're clearly playing for one side, and you represented that blatantly. I want y'all to see this right here, and then wait for a moment, just for a moment. I'm not gonna take too much of y'all time, so we can talk about it, all right? Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this right here, because this right here is ridiculous, man. Hold on one second, let me see here. I want y'all to see this, oh my gosh. All right, check this out.
You and Mike Tomlin are two of the few black head coaches in the league. I wonder what your relationship is like with them, and your thoughts on Steve Wilkes joining that fold.
I have a very good relationship with Tomlin. We don't look at what color we are when we coach against each other. We just know each other. I have a lot of very good white friends that coach in this league as well, and I don't think it's a big deal as far as us coaching against each other. I think it's normal. Wilkes got an opportunity to do a good job. Hopefully he does it. And we coach ball. We don't look at color.
But you also understand that representation matters too, right? And that when young aspiring coaches or even football players, they see you guys, they see someone that looks like them, maybe grew up like them, that has to mean something.
Well, when you say you see you guys and look like them and grow up like them, means that we're oddballs to begin with. And I think the minute you guys stop making a big deal about it, everybody else will as well.
If crime is
Not only was it one reporter, I was about to call them dumb, but clearly they're not dumb. They're intelligent. They got their positions and their careers and everything because they're not dumb. I don't need to hear myself. But when you have an opportunity to do your job publicly, because you're doing it publicly, everything's being recorded, and you know that the public is going to hear exactly what you're asking, you should act responsibly, especially on the level that you're on. Both of the reporters. First, a man asked something racial, and then the woman say, "Oh, that was a great racial question. I see that he tried not to answer it. Let me go ahead and double up on it." Why was it so good for a double up? What was the point? He let you know, I have white friends and I got black friends. Next. But isn't representation important? What about representation? Isn't that important? Yeah, representation is important. I represent for my family. That's it. I'm just trying to get home safe. Let me do my job and then get home safe. They hired me to do a job. I want to do that job. And guess what? This guy even said something I didn't even expect him to say, man. He said, and I I want him to do a good job. Like, I'm playing against him, and I don't want him to do a horrible job now. That right there. I want him to play horribly. Huh? He's my friend, and I'm about to compete against him, and I want him to play the worst game he ever played, coach the worst game you ever coached, but not because you're black, simply because you're my competitor. That's it. I want you to lose, and I want to win. That's all. This is a game at the highest level with the biggest, strongest people in the world playing on this team. And guess what? I'm about to let y'all in on a little secret. Most of the people on the team, they black. Isn't that enough representation? Whoa. Let me let you on another secret. Most of the people in the league, they black. Did you know that? Guys, we got to stop being so damn foolish, man. Please. I am not one of those political people. I'm not. I'm starting to learn more, and I'm starting to appreciate what I'm learning. So thank y'all so much for everything that y'all keep sending me toward. But at the end of the day, when I see this right here, not even when I see it, when my son loves football. My son loves sports, period. But when he watched these interviews, when he's looking at these sports, these sports events, he don't want to hear that mess. I don't want him to hear that mess at all. At all. What's the point? You don't think there's enough black head coaches? Shouldn't we have more? We need more black head coaches just like you, right? Isn't it good to play against a black head coach? Come on, tell me. You ain't got to tell them, but just come on, look at me. Come on, tell me. For real. Tell me. Look at me. Just blink at me if it is. Blink at me if it is significant that you're playing against another black coach. Come on, blink. Come on, please blink. Please blink. Please make my life worthy of, come on now. Why do you want to get another black man you're trying to pit one black man against another black man, or you're trying to get him to have a bias against the rest of the people on his team? Exactly what are you trying to do? You do realize that he coached black and white people. So if he coached black and white people, why should it be more significant to play against a black person? Have you thought about that? Huh? Do you know the type of lawsuits that could come from this? That if he answered this in any type of racial way that he was asked the question, that could be bad for the entire organization. You didn't think about that, did you? See, y'all all want everybody to be on their high horse about race, and y'all want everybody to feel like, oh man, no, when I was young, I didn't think that there's a black person that I'll ever make it to the league because I didn't see any black people, only saw white people. But representation is everything. I started to see black people play, and now I feel like I can play. I started seeing black people coach, and now I feel like I can coach. I can do it. I need to see more black people. And my kids, my black kids, that's BLACK, just in case you're writing and you can't spell it. My black babies, they need to see this in order for them to see that they can also do it. No, they do not. Anything you see in your mind or know in your heart, you can achieve it, period. That's it. That's it. As long as you work hard and go for yours. That's it. Stop trying to get people to be on the Victim Olympics train. Nobody want to play that no more. It's done. It's tired. Listen, I take that back. There are some people out there that want to play it. But shouldn't we encourage people to not want to play it? Like, what's the point? Yeah, you black, and you're going to have to work as hard as every white person out here. Yeah, you white, and you're going to have to work as hard as every black person out here. You brown, so what? You're gonna have to work as everybody else out here. You yellow, you're gonna have to, I don't see enough Asian coaches. We need some Asian representation. Huh? Don't we? I don't see enough Indians coaching. We need enough Indian representation. There is not enough Hispanic coaches. We need some Hispanic representation. What the hell are y'all doing with the assortment of flavors that you're trying to group together? We don't need that. No one needs that. That's your own insecurities. And people who are asking that question, I would love to know if you yourself are black. And if you are white or anything other than black, you should be ashamed of yourself, period. If you are white, any one of those reporters that asked that, and you're asking this black man, how does he feel about playing against another black man? Come on now. Even if you are black, come on, be ashamed. That's what you should feel today. I don't know what else you felt today, but once you see this video, hopefully you feel ashamed. Period. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all. Bye. Now let's cut this off. All right.